Angry demonstrators have been out in force over Manchester Metropolitan University's plans to cut 127 jobs. Just hours ago, unions handed over a petition with more than 4,000 signatures. Beverly Walkden was there.
Support for this cause just seems to be getting stronger and stronger. Affected staff are calling for a vote of no confidence in Vice-Chancellor John Brooks.
Well, even though it's pouring down, hundreds of people have turned out today to oppose plans to cut 127 jobs here at Manchester Metropolitan University. Now, they're shouting as loud as they can because there's a governor's meeting in one of the rooms in this building, and they want to get their message through that just 4 weeks before Christmas, that job cuts aren't acceptable.
We will not lay down and see our members' jobs lost and education cuts at Manchester Metropolitan University. We will stand up for staff and students. We will defend jobs and education.
The university's been told to save £8 million, otherwise it will sink into deficit and will be penalised by the government. Around 127 support staff have been earmarked for redundancy following the decision to close their South Cheshire campus with the loss of caretakers, catering staff and human resources. The university also lost £8 million in the Icelandic bank collapse, but this, they maintain, has nothing to do with current cuts. Instead, they say it's government's decision to cut student funding by 15%. On top of that, utility bills have soared this year and there's been a rise in teaching staff salaries and pensions.
The university is looking at ways to reduce its costs. We need to reduce our costs quite urgently, and we are making savings in all sorts of areas, cutting waste, cutting energy use, looking at more efficient ways of working, cutting out non-essential projects, and some of the bill is going to have to come from salaries. 62% of the university's outgoings go on staff salaries.
Student numbers are up at Manchester Metropolitan University and they're attracting more overseas students than ever before, who pay up to 3 times more in student fees. But it seems they're still struggling to make ends meet, a fact staff who were about to lose their jobs just weeks before Christmas are finding hard to accept. Beverly Walkden, Channel M Today.
Council